Ha 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 ha. Hey stupid guy, my wife is a doctor. We know all the coronaviruses, you stupid head. My wife makes more money than you, watch me make out with her now. Ha 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 ha.
Hello and welcome to a special episode of the Two Shot Factor, Zhengli, Part 2.
I like bats.
Now, first off, I want to talk about how even though much of what you saw in our last episode maybe seemed to convict Zhengli, well, that's just not exactly true, and I think if we just take a step back, we need to unpack this. This is a new segment of the show I like to call Honest Talk.
Can't touch this.
I can't lie!
Now, we have some comments we can take a look at
some
here.
comments.
Here we go, Chillac beware. Stephen Thomas.
No one created the virus unless you really want to pass creator credit to the first unknown soul who was infected, yeah.
Ashley Amanda.
Bill Gates created the virus, yeah!
Yeah, Gates is a good theory, but I believe simply a conspiracy theory. The implantable devices for identifying COVID cases all sounds good for a Hollywood movie, but it doesn't really work for me. Denny Cote. Hey, Denny sucks. Can we do a Simpsons thing?
No, my freaking ears!
Oh, let's go, dear.
Well, I expect that type of language at Denny's, but not here.
Shut up and watch a real scientific video.
Don't read much, eh? Like, I know, like, the guy doesn't even pay attention. It says based on a real scientific video, you idiot.
You're as bad as the Catholic Church and witch hunts.
Couple weeks if you've had the... What single thing here is bad in terms of information and how it was collected? Oh, here comes Stephen Thomas. This guy's hardcore. What was the voice that did from? I don't know, it was like...
Wait a second, use this crap?
Was that him? Who cares?
Use this crap and you tell someone to go read? Tell you what, go nuts. Here's some legit site. Go wild.
Scientific Tampax. There we go. Jen Louis. You sound like a joke. If you're referring to the actual video, well, there are jokes in it, yes, but 90% of this is based on actual papers and reports. You have to learn to divide between the fact and the fun on your own.
Oh no, he didn't.
No, she was referring to you personally. Jay Bond? Ben Whale, Canadian government scientist under investigation, trained staff at level 4, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I know that one. Not as much evidence as this story to support it, but definitely suspect. Heather Logan, Hepburn. This virus is natural, long overdue. So are Lance Armstrong's Tour de France victories. She's like, question mark? Oh, I'm sorry, I guess you just work with opinions. She's like, sorry dude, you're not making any sense. I'm like, sarcasm, Sheldon. Oh, I get it now. I actually had to Google Lance Armstrong because the only thing I know about him is he's a cancer survivor and various charities have used his name to scam people. For some questions people have, they should search Blast Database. Blast Database? What's that? A bunch of internet conspiracy stuff? No, stupid. Pay attention and learn.
Shortly after the paper was published, other scientists used BLAST, a program developed by the National Institute of Health and the National Center for Biotechnology Information to compare the viral sequence based on the data submitted by Chinese authorities on January 12th. The results matched with Zhang's findings. 2 viruses sampled from bats in Zhoushan by the People's Liberation Army. The Wuhan coronavirus has an 89.1% nucleotide similarity to the CoV-ZC45 virus and even exhibits 100% amino acid similarity in the NSP7 and E proteins.
I use that in my video too. That is very real. It isn't anything to do with conspiracy theories. Ding!
Are we learning yet?
Poco. Colin Masters. I don't see this as an appropriate venue for sharing right-wing, racist conspiracy theories. Automatically, it's a conspiracy theory, I'm right-wing, and I'm racist. It's not a conspiracy theory, really. The papers discussed are all real, and you're the only one bringing up race here. Yeah. Colin Masters. Colin Masters. I checked the source of your material before making that comment. The video is compiled by a known racist source, and it seeks to slay professional virologists with a long career and good standing. He doesn't even mention the source or anything about him. He just says he's some well-known racist. Sometimes I think people just make stuff up. Most of the material is stuff is from Google. Where do I get that he's a known racist? The stuff before we get to him is Googled, but commonly shared among mainstream media. Yeah, the last 5 or 6 minutes of the media is from a post defending Miss Zhengli, although I take the time to notice how it seems to carefully omit the part about her self-replicating chimera virus papers. The papers that are readily available on a Google search and very real. Pretty much. 2015 at the Wuhan lab described the creation of a synthetic virus, a self-replicating chimera virus. This had the SARS virus as a framework, with the key S protein replaced by the one from the bat's coronavirus they discussed in the 2013 paper. This new virus demonstrated a powerful ability to cross-species infection. The mice infected with the new virus revealed severe lung damage with no cure. Bunny Horn.
If this is what is going to be posted in this group, I will leave. Posts like this have nothing to do with the community.
Travis Falk Varco. Bunny Horn.
Thankfully, I haven't seen any other wretched crap like this shared here before, even with being new here.
Yet, right below here is a post asking about a Costco lineup, which wouldn't be an issue if we did not have this virus. Oh, here's Travis Falk. Let's see if I can remember how to do that voice.
No, those two aren't the same. You're posting racially motivated right-wing conspiracy theory garbage that isn't grounded in any reality and is used to stoke racial discrimination.
This guy's like one of Trudeau's little buddies. Now I'm making it political. I'm out of control.
Poco's on that Trudeau train, Trudeau. Poco's on that Trudeau train, Poco will choo-choose Trudeau.
Poco 3? Oh my god, this is where it gets real. This is not fake. The papers in this are all readily available online. How dare you? How dare you?
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, Papers Online makes it real. The papers were presented in real life with actual pictures and video. I mean, obviously I'm like, here's the papers, like they got the handoff, here's the handoff, here's the money, quick, go. But still, I mean, you can find it on Blast. You know what Blast database is? In bioinformatics, BLAST, Basic Logical Alignment Search Tool, is an algorithm and program for comparing primary biological sequence information, such as the amino acid sequences of proteins or the nucleotides of DNA and/or RNA sequences. No, not Republic of North Africa. A BLAST search enables a researcher to compare a subject protein or nucleotide sequence, called a query, with with a library or database of sequences, and identify library sequences that resemble the query sequence above a certain threshold. Different types of BLAST are available according to the query sequences and the target databases.
In this exercise, we will be examining the BLAST tool. BLAST is the Basic Local Alignment Search Tool. It allows you to take a sequence and search a large database to find sequences that are related to the sequence that you input. There are 5 BLAST programs. There is nucleotide BLAST, protein BLAST, and then there are 3 translated BLAST searches, which are a little bit more advanced.
Two-shot, we should get monetized. We should do it.
I'm trying to do my coronavirus video and simultaneously listen to the new Robert Palmer tape, but my fans keep buzzing in my ears. Now you may be asking, Two-Shot, why are you making this video? Because I want to fit in.
Fly away in my space rocket.
Look at this. This was posted on Destroy China. We hate China.
Hate him, wouldn't want to date him.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that. It probably makes it seem a little biased. But nonetheless, Remo Cassidy, remember coronavirus jumped species without help, but squalid wet markets and wild animals commerce helped them a lot. Yeah, whatever he's meant there. Oh, here comes Azrael Lycan. The CCP virus is a genetically modified virus. Ooh. Designed to be a biological weapon, but leaked because of lacks of safety procedures. Watch the investigative report of the Epoch Times. Hey, what a good idea. Kevin Smith. Woo!
COVID-19.
The lab was conducting gain-of-function research on bat coronavirus. The virus was not genetically engineered by scientists. Rather, it was through GOF research that it mutated enough to jump to one of the lab researchers in Wuhan. Now that makes sense. One thing is true. The Chinese doctor who found a SARS-alike dangerous virus spreading around was threatened. Yes, that guy. With prison sentence, we all know about him. There was evidence. There was police orders stating that. Yeah, exactly. But we don't want to talk about that. Like, it's all mainstream news that we follow, but not this stuff. Yeah, but that's completely mainstream. You can't deny. I'm just saying. It was definitely started intentionally by the Chinese, Sean Black. Robert Peter Bodos. This is nothing but conspiracy theory for the tinfoil hat club. Yeah. Can we get the Bart Simpson thing? What makes you think that? I like how he's on my side here. Cool. Good response. As for Robert De Niro, what single thing on here points to conspiracy? Let me guess. You watched the whole thing. Robert, Peter, whatever. I get my news from trusted media sources, not YouTube. Yeah, YouTube doesn't play any of those. You can't watch any trusted media source on YouTube. Sean Black. I don't think Anderson Cooper is a trusted source. He does have a trustworthy hairdo, though. Sean Black, well, that must mean everything he says is true, then. The guy's like on my side, but then I lose him right there. He never says anything, and he never talks to me right after. It was a joke. Okay, and then I say, virtually the whole second half is on this is mainstream news that defends Batwoman. I do call them out about something that was missing, but both sides are carefully mentioned here. Scott Place. Yeah, let's blame virologists who have worked for decades to track down sources and help create vaccines. This is why I don't get into info from YouTube. Asshats with zero scientific background will believe anything. She has helped to create vaccines, yes, I never denied that. She also publicly posted her paper about a self-replicating chimeric virus she worked on. Yes, she's a suspect, and yes, the thumbnail is a little bit insinuating, but I mean, that's just business. I don't actually say, air quotes, I'm not racist, but then what's your point? Fuck, I hate when people talk like that. I don't even understand him. Never mind, I didn't realize you were a failed comedian looking for clicks. Carry on. Who told you? You never answered my question. You know, I don't think you even know what a chimeric virus is. And racist? What single thing in here is racist? Oh, okay. Let's go back and redo this and find a white person to talk about in connection with this. I know, the whites.
Because no one cares about the whites.
Yeah, I know a fair bit. My wife works in the field. What medical school did you go to? Of course, she just happens to have a wife that's like a doctor, yeah.
Ha 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 ha. Hey stupid guy, my wife is a doctor. We know all the coronaviruses, you stupid head. My wife makes more money than you, watch me make out with her now. Ha 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 ha.
Heather Hepburn. He was wrong in the first 3 sentences. We have no way of knowing ever the actual origin of the SARS-CoV-2 virus. Coronavirus, whatever, you know what I meant. And once again, even if this all were true, what is the end game? What is the end game? I mean, like, why would they want to kill their own people? Didn't we already talk about this? Maybe some people want to survive with a vaccine. World War III, just end it. No, I don't think so. Vaccination is already a thing, so we don't really need to make a new virus to force people to vaccinate. Establish the corporations of the corporations! Most of us peons will control, isn't it? We've already ascertained that every country in the world is going to have negative economic effects from this virus. So once again, what would be a logical reason to release a man-made virus that isn't even that deadly? Okay, it's a lot more deadly than that. Think about the long-term effects. The lung damage to people that could have long-term lung damage, 20 to 30% of their lungs not being able to be used. Older people even more so. Now that's not everybody, I will. But what about the idea of this virus re-affecting people? What about this virus being around, like the general said on our last video? The general, Robert Spalding. This is going to be around forever. It's going to come back. Hi Canada, it's me, JT. Maybe that's the plan. It's a long-term plan. It only kills so many people, but look at how many infections there are. Look at the infection rate of this thing with the world under lockdown. Does that not like ring a bell?
Frankie!
First off, are you talking to me? Because you say he was wrong. Who is he? The guy in the video. Oh, that guy. Yeah, of course, him. If you paid attention in high school biology, yeah, whatever. COVID-19, symptoms of Ebola. What the fuck is she talking about Ebola? Some kid got it. Now, I don't know how the virus originally got out of the lab, if it wasn't just some intermediate host that infected someone at the Hungry Hunan, you know, the pangolin. But what I do believe is that the virus was most certainly being worked on by Zhengli. Why did China punish scientists that were trying to help us? That's mainstream media for you internet news haters out there. Just saying. Go to database. That'll show you. I never stated that China was trying to control the population either. Although, it does sound realistic after them Hong Kong riots. Fusia, can we get that China flag rolling? Wait a minute. China's virus accidentally spreading is a believable scenario. Think about it. They create a virus, it infects someone, accidentally escapes from the lab, and infects people. It's right out of a superhero movie. Reported to administrator.
What is this crappy video?
It is very closely related to this video. It also uses information, so I'm not sure that seems to work around here. This doesn't have
any sort of evidence, even flimsy or circumstantial, that she made it in a lab.
Can you show me your evidence? Can you show me your evidence if that's what you want this to be about? I'm calling him out. It's like the court.
That's literally not how it works. You're making the claim. The onus is on you to provide credible evidence, not get others to do your job for you.
Yes, but we both know you have already made up your mind, and he's not going to agree with me. And you didn't even watch, I'm going to say, more than 4 minutes of the video. He's like, no, I watched the whole thing. Of course he has to argue, like as if he's going to watch 17 minutes of this thing, right? But he did?
Heads up, you may want to set up an office space for filming in the future. I would also recommend either a stand mic or a clipped collar mic, along with a ring light. Make it more legitimate seeming than on your couch.
Thanks, Travis, I will. Wait a minute. Why the hell would I waste my time doing that? Spend all this money, set it up better than my great kitchen, right? When you already watched 17 minutes of it. Why did I need to waste my time?
For you, Travis, baby,
I'll go to the moon and back. Hey, is this setup good for you, Travis? How's this? Both Poco, post got taken down. Poco and Coquitlam. Steve Stojak, stop posting false crap on here. The site is for people in the community to come together and help each other. Go put your tinfoil out and watch Flat Earth videos at home, seriously. How dare you attack Flat Earth? How dare you? Wait, are you serious? Oh, I'm serious, baby. Also, you know, it would be really nice if you could hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell too, so... I'm just being informed that, no, that's not good. Don't subscribe. Don't do that. Sorry. Alright, thanks for being with us, and we'll see you next time, you bunch of crazy COVID kids.
Be sure to report fake news conspiracy types posts such as this to admins and Facebook.
While Blast is faster than any Smith-Waterman implementation. Of course, the Smith-Waterman, I mean, they were great in their time, but nowadays, Blast is available on the web on NCBI website. Alternative implementations include AB Blast, that's your ab blast. Like I don't even have a seat. I'm working my calves right now. It's insane. I'm just squatting here. Work out, squat, bounce. Oh, that's balance. Okay. SARS-like cluster of circulating bat coronaviruses shows potential for human emergence. This chimeric virus right here. Also, is it possible that Xi Zhengli's intentions were harmless and she just wanted to work on a vaccine and study the virus, and it was leaked by members of the CCP? Yeah, no, it's pretty obvious, actually. Holy crap, this is hard to see. Good response, I said. As for Robert De Niro, what is this, the Coquitlam group? Sean Black, yeah, he said something about something. Oh my god, this is hard. Hold on, I'll bring some blankets and cocoa. Look at this lady saying she's had enough. She's like, oh, I can't take this anymore. I'm trying to come on here to learn about the community. One post goes bad. It's like, oh no, it's over. It's over.